Hey everybody, my name is Sarah Dudley and I just want to take a minivan moment here to share a little knowledge and information with you that I think might be helpful. So by now you would have realized there's a word that's very closely associated with SJN lately, and that word is auction. Am I right? Like, we are seeing the word auction everywhere. So I thought maybe some of you might be new to SJN or not be very familiar with the auction from the past years. So I thought I would just take a second and kind of break things down and give you a little auction 101 so you know what it was and if maybe you might want to get involved. So for starters, what is this auction? Well, what's funny is it's not just a night in November. As you would have seen by now, it's really a season. It just starts a couple months before the night of the auction and it carries through to mid-November. So a lot of things happen during that season that can grab our attention. But why do we have this auction in the first place? Well, it is our single, number one, only, this is it, fundraiser for the school of the year. The shebang, the bread and butter, this is it. So that's why it's such a huge deal and make it such a massive event, which is awesome. So, we're paying tuition for the school, but that covers only so much, right? Like wages and like probably electricity bill and to keep the school actually open. But what we need to do is fundraise in order to help support the school with education support items, classroom items, the events that we hold at school, tuition assistance, capital improvement, the list goes on and on and on and on. So that's why this fundraiser is so important, because it absolutely helps to support our children, whether it's directly or indirectly, in their education journey. So before we talk about that night in November, let's talk about the season leading up to it, okay? So we have lots of different things you would have seen. Maybe right now you're like, okay, I got auction fund, I got t-shirt, I got, donations. I don't know what I got anymore. Well, I'm gonna help you break it down. Let's start with the auction fund. So the auction fund is kind of just the way that you and your family and friends have an opportunity just to kind of write a check and donate to the auction, okay? So you're gonna donate to the overall proceeds of the auction. So maybe you're thinking, well, why would I just write a check instead of buying something or donating an item? Well, you can do all three, frankly. But by contributing to the auction fund, some people might not have time or items to do, and so by monetarily contributing, you're absolutely helping to the overall success of the auction. Not only that, but there's a perk. For every $100 that you donate, you get an entry into the drawing for a free year of tuition for a child. So that is obviously great incentive to donate to the auction fund. So you would have seen many letters go home about that and how to do so. You can look at the Thursday memo and see how you can donate to the auction fund. Okay, next we have t-shirts like this one you see here. Every year the auction has a t-shirt associated with it, which is designed by one of our students. This one was designed by Leah Drafts, who was in second grade when she designed it. And so then this shirt, not only is it for sale to wear because it's an awesome shirt, but the kiddos get to replace it in their uniform on any day other than a full dress mass day. So it's a great shirt to have. It washes really easy, it doesn't wrinkle. It's my kind of shirt. So these are still available, and you get to wear this shirt the entire year until the next auction shirt is released. So you get great wear and tear out of it. They're still available for sale. You'll see the auction t-shirt order form in the Thursday memo, and we can do it during one of those donation drive-throughs. So t-shirts still for sale. Get yours while they're hot because it's coming to a close. Okay, next we have corporate sponsorship. So you would have seen something come out about this. Maybe you have a business or somebody you know has a business and they might want a little bit of advertisement and get their name out there. Well, there's an opportunity with several different levels from a couple hundred up to a couple thousand, depending upon what they want to do, where they have the opportunity to get their name out there, put it associated with our auction, lots of different advertising opportunities, and they can sponsor the auction that way. So corporate sponsorship. Again, more information in the memo about that as well. Then we have donations. So you would have seen tons of stuff lately about donations for the auction, and maybe you're getting crossed and confused and you don't know which way is up. Let's break that down a little bit more. So we have our silent auction. So silent auction is just what it sounds like. You can go online, we'll have all the items on there, people bid, and it's kind of like eBay, you know what I mean? Where you bid things until the time's up and whoever has the highest bid wins, yay! So if you have something new in your house that is unused and you think it might make a good donation item and you're willing to donate it to the auction, that'd be amazing. I know a lot of us are doing some purging during this COVID season, and how many of us have brought brand new, unused things to Goodwill, and just like a little part of you dies when you hand it over and you're like, oh God, this was never even opened. Well, instead, think about donating to the auction, because if you think it's something that somebody would want to buy, it might be a great donation item. So you can do that by coming through the donation drive-through. The next one which is tomorrow, Thursday. Okay, so then you're gonna donate to the auction that way, just in the general silent auction. You also would have seen lots of communication by your room parent, and if you haven't, reach out, because every grade does a collective basket as well with a theme, and everyone who would like to can donate to that basket as well, and that basket gets presented at the live auction and gets bid on there. So you would have seen you can donate to either the silent auction general pot, if you will, or your grade basket, or both. So then we have the live auction. Okay, so ordinarily we all get together in this wonderful place. We sell tickets to the auction. People show up, we're dressed up, we have a great night, lots of fun. Well, you can imagine what that looks like this year. Hashtag COVID has come on in and made us go virtual. Now, if you don't know that by now, then you haven't seen the 850,000 things that have come home saying virtual auction, okay? So what we're gonna do this year is still have lots of fun, because we're just gonna go live and stream the auction that way. We're still gonna have the same fun things. We're gonna have our big grade baskets and other big ticket live items that we're gonna auction off that way. And rather than throwing your hand up or a paddle, you'll be able to be online bidding that way. So the live auction's still gonna happen. We would love to have you all log on and watch and be a part of that. So at the live auction, things to look for, okay? We have things like the Fund a Project, where the principal every year decides on a project for the school that really needs some help. And we have a period of time during the auction live where we put as many donations in as we can in for that particular project, okay? And the teachers have fun getting involved in that as well. We also have our grade baskets that get to get auctioned off, along with the other big ticket items. As you know by now, the grade that has the biggest bid basket earns a little prize. And also 50% of the proceeds from those baskets go directly back into the classroom, which is great for our kids. So make sure you come ready to bid, okay? And then we also have other fun things, like you'll find ticket parties that are placed inside the silent auction, which gets launched a day or two before the live auction. We'll open up the silent auction. And you'll see in their ticket parties either that the teachers might be hosting, and part of those proceeds go back into the classroom as well. Or you might find some parties that are being hosted by different family members of SJN, and you can buy a ticket to go attend that party as well, or event. Lots of fun things there. It's a great way to meet people and have lots of fun together. Okay, we also have these class ceramics that are available every year. We won't tell you what they are, but every year we have a ceramic available. They're the same for every grade or every class, and they include our kiddos' fingerprints on them. They're precious, they're adorable, they're collector items, and they are highly bid on. So be prepared to fight for that one as well. So stay tuned to our Facebook page. We're gonna start releasing some teasers about what those ceramics might be this year. And then we have other fun things like a wine pool, where we're gonna draw tickets for wine and you get a wine bottle. I mean, hello, who doesn't like that, especially during COVID season? We also have a lotto board. We have the free tuition drawing will happen at the live auction from the auction fund entries, and all kinds of other fun things. So it's a great opportunity to kind of just log on. Whereas we have so much fun together in person, there are some perks to being live where you don't got to get a sitter. You can be in your jammies and you can log on with whatever you want and have fun doing it that way. And also our grandparents can get involved too. So if you haven't done so already, make sure that you share your login information or how to log on with the grandparents or other friends and family who might want to partake in the auction. The information's in the memo on Thursdays, and you can just forward that memo to them or just show them, hey, here's the website, whatever, and get them registered too, so they can not only bid on silent auction stuff, but they can watch the live auction and have fun as well. So I hope to see you all there on the 14th of November. Look for more information in your Thursday memo. Before that, we have our donation drive tomorrow, which is Thursday, October something. I don't know, the 22nd sounds right. And you'll see afternoon carpool. Look for people wearing this shirt, and you can drop by donations. You can drop by corporate sponsorship packets. You can drop by auction fund donations or anything else you might have, or just swing by and say hi or ask a question. We'll be happy to talk to you. After that, I hope to see you on November 14th. It should be a fun-filled night. I hear the auctioneer they have is amazing. And until then, I hope to see you around carpool. Bye, everybody.